All right, y'all. So the press conference just went down, UFC 315. Everybody seemed to play it pretty cordial. No real trash talking going on between anybody. Farad did mention that she feels like she's the bigger, stronger fighter. She believes she's going to throw more punches, more strikes than Valentina. Bilal, as always, believes he's finna bully Jack Della Medellina. I don't know, bro. Y'all hear me stuttering all over myself because I'm trying to find ways to make this worth something. It was a quiet press conference. It was a lot of them saying the same things that everybody else says when you're being cordial. That's what I would say. It was a cordial press conference. Now, some things that did catch me off guard. JDM was asked. He was asked about Ian Gary's son. Ian Gary is the backup fighter, in case y'all didn't know. And he's been being funny. He's been hanging around all fight week, trying to tempt JDM, trying to tempt Bilal Muhammad to eat M&Ms. And he carries his little baby son with him, being cute, trying to get them to eat M&Ms. He's making fun of the situation, trying to get them to miss weight. Even though, some M&Ms are probably not going to throw them off too much. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to make weight. Everything's good. But you get the jokes behind what he's doing. But struck me when Jack said, he answered back and said, I don't like M&Ms. But before that, he said, I don't think that's Ian Gary's kid. And that's interesting because Ian Gary's been in the headlines about him, his wife, and I don't mean to be disrespectful and put them back in the headlines, but all UFC fans know Ian Gary and his wife have been in the headlines. He's been called all kind of names. He took his wife's last name instead of the traditional way of going about things. She wrote a book on how to... My dude, the headline spun it like he married a thought, to be honest with you. And there's some images around that kind of... I'm trying to be respectful and not do like everybody else, put them in the headlines. But for Jack to say something like, I don't think that's his kid. Damn, bro, that was a shot. That was a shot. He also was asked about Bilal Muhammad and Bilal saying that he's going to break JDM in there. And Jack pretty much said, I expect a tough fight, but I don't expect, he's never broken anybody, which is true. Y'all watch my last video? Bilal Muhammad has never knocked anybody down, let alone knocked anybody out. When he says he's going to break them, I think he means break them mentally, break them to the point of exhaustion. It's a testing of your condition. He ain't breaking no bones. He ain't breaking no jaws. So we'll see. It was nice to see Valentina and Manon square off again. Manon Farad starting to look like she's dialed in all business. Valentina is always business. She got a new fight kit too, by the way, if y'all ain't seen it. Hop on UFC Instagram. Check out Valentina Shevchenko's new UFC fight kit. She got her custom kit, which they're doing for a lot of folks now. I think Bilal got a custom fight kit, but I'm not hating on Bilal. I'm just saying his don't look like anything special. It looked like the black champion shorts everybody else wears with some gold trim, what they used to wear. We had a fiery face-off between Jack and Bilal Muhammad, which I like to see. It probably was just a show for Bilal Muhammad, but Jack looked like he wasn't feeling that shit. Jack looked like he wasn't feeling that. You know how somebody push you, they tempt you, and you just like, all right. That's how Jack was looking. Jack was looking like he can't wait. So, man, just wrapping up the press conference for y'all. Let's get ready. Tomorrow's the ceremonial weigh-ins. Usually the ceremonial weigh-ins is when we have the final face-off. Next time these guys see each other to be in the cage. And this is usually the real face-off. This is usually when fighters hit that switch to where I've been cordial all day, but now I'm about my business now. Now it's next time I see you, that's your ass. These are my favorite face-offs. Sometimes you can look in these face-offs and you can spot, because they're going to do all the fights on the card. Sometimes you can spot who's about to bring it. Sometimes you can spot what might be a fight of the night when two folks had that for real face-off versus the ones that just do it for the picture, dap up, hug, face-offs I don't like. In the ceremonial weigh-offs, when there's tension, you can feel it. And when it's not, I guess, man. UFC 315, so almost here.